what's going on, everybody? Sarasota Tim. Coming to you from the office, baby. Got it here in the crusher. Let's go to Walmart and pick up that new grill, that Expert grill. I can't wait. Yep. I had ordered this one way over here. There was only a few left. They're going to bring it out to the truck. I did it on Walmart.com. And they keep texting me and emailing me saying, come get your junk. You paid for it. So I'm coming to get it. All right, everybody. I'm at this Walmart to pick up my grill. And I just don't see where the pickup area is. Let me ask this guy. Hey, my friend. My friend. Where do you pick up? Where do you park to pick up?
All the way down. That's pickup area down there.
All the way around?
No, right here.
Thank you.
2 and 3, and then make a right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Hey, you go up here and you make a right. It's in the front of the store. I see some numbers. I see some signs. We're good. We're good. Yeah. Well, they got a bunch of them, too. Wow. Pickup. Clearly marked. Now, you wonder. There's nobody in these cars. Here's a guy. Look. I don't like that. Here's a guy. He's putting his stuff in his car. He just came back from shopping. He's parked in pickup. And there's a whole row. And he's even taken 2 spaces. That's rude. Here's one. I'll be right here next to this tree. Yeah, there's a whole row. I'll show you. All of these and all of these in that row over there. Now, you would think, right? Pickup. That lady's sitting in her silver car over there. Nobody in this car. Half these cars are people just glomming these parking spots and taking up. That's why they got so many, because people don't follow the rules. Rule breakers. All right, let's check in and pick up that new Expert grill. All right, let me show you my new toy. Here we are. Here we are at Wawa. Here it is. I leaned it like that so it wouldn't fall over. If I fold my thing back one more, there's not enough room right here. So this works good. And it's holding out pretty well. So you get the little hose here to connect your propane to. It sits right on there. I was very pleased that they gave me one fully assembled. It's got the little grease tray right here. And it's 2 fixed, they don't move or anything. It's a 3 burner. And like I said, it is the Expert grill, baby, like we had before. $96, and it was already built for me, no charge. They just brought it out. As soon as I checked in when I got there, before I could get out and open my tailgate, the guy was out, he rolled it out. And I'll go over and just make sure everything is snug and secure, tighten up a few things, make sure it's right. But I did check it over, everything is in there. So I'm very excited about it. So we got another grill, folks. So grilling videos, you can be sure, are going to be coming. But for now, let's get our car key and let's get, well, I can pay with my phone. Let's go in there and get the best cup of coffee you ever drank in your life. Then we'll go down to the car wash. Every time I get outside and start videoing, there's somebody without a muffler. But there it is. It needs a wash. It needs to have the tires done. But see, never get rid of a truck. You always got to have an SUV or truck to carry stuff that was not going to go in the cruiser / conserver. Certainly wouldn't go in her Civic. So let's go on here, and maybe we'll buy somebody else a cup of coffee this morning. opened at the store for this guy here. You're welcome. Have a blessed day. All right, let's get some coffee here. I'm all about it. I'm going for a small one because I had a pot this morning. And you know I always go with the hazelnut here. I do love the Irish cream. I just bought some more. But I'm gonna roll with this. Good. And I've been going with the 100% Colombian. It's pretty good, but maybe I'm gonna go with that Cuban again today. Let's take a look and see what they got. You got French vanilla, hazelnut. What about pumpkin spice? I can't have pumpkin spice with hazelnut and mix it up. But I will go with this this right here this time. I've tried it before. It's pretty good. Oh, that looks good and hot. That is hot. Oh boy. I'm probably gonna need something for my fingers. Let's do it. Let's get it. One of these things right here. When we get the music playing, hope we don't get a copyright strike. You can never do this with one hand. There we go. Oh, see it always. There we go. I got it. Cool. Let's go over here and pay now. Is that my favorite? Oh man, if I wasn't trying to be good, look at that apple fritter. Oh my gosh, I love an apple fritter. All right, let's go over here and pay. Man, that is good. Folks, that's the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in my life. I kid you not, that is good. I should have got the bigger cup. Wow. Really good, really, really good. They got the best hazelnut.
What are you doing with the bags? Are you selling them?
That is so good.
It's like your 10th one today, mister.
Well, I'd like to
Maybe 6.
I'd like to help somebody out over here if I could.
3 times.
Here's somebody.
See, that's 12.
Go ahead.
Be careful. We'll see you later. Be safe. Hey, sir, how you doing?
How are you doing
You're
today?
the Wawa guy.
Yeah, man. So we took care of that guy. He had him a couple of Gatorade drinks or whatever it was, and the lady recognized me. She goes, "Oh, you're the Wawa guy." And anyway, I'm gonna actually come over here and do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna do it like this. I'm just gonna go right over here to the Cuban. This stuff is killer. Oh my gosh, I about drained it. That is good. Let me see if it needs any more hazelnut in it. Yeah, I gotta have a little more of that hazelnut. Man, I'll tell you. Yeah, that lady's really nice over here. She's been working here a while. We took care of that guy. He was really appreciative. He's on a motorcycle. He had on a helmet. Happy Sunday, everybody. Get out there today and buy somebody else a cup of coffee. There's our man out there. He's getting some gas. And now he's able to get him a little bit more gas because he didn't have to buy his Gatorades. That's the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in my life. I'm telling you, that's good coffee. I told her that and she said, "It is good coffee." I said, "Yeah, it sure is." And everybody knows it. All right. Come on in, sir. Got our new grill. We got a cup of coffee. We'll go find Miss T somewhere, wherever she's at this morning. Track her down. I told her to be careful when you go around them little drive-through things at McDonald's, you know. Don't get any curb rash on them rims. Oh my gosh, that's good. Wawa coffee, baby. Expert grill. Life is good. You know what? You guys thought I would get rid of my crusher? Heck no. You know how valuable and how good and how much this thing can do for you? That Honda That Honda's a bomb, as they say. You don't get any better. Hang on a minute. I appreciate you guys' patience. All my fingers in the way. I was going to talk to you a little bit more. Oh, feels good in the AC here. A little hot coffee. See, I get in my truck and the phone will connect to the Bluetooth and it disconnects the video. So that's what just happened. I was waiting for it. Oh my gosh, that really is good coffee. In fact, it's the best cup of coffee I've ever drank in my life. But I was on the phone with Johnny Vegas 3, maybe 4 times, and we spoke for like 1 to 2 minutes, and then more doctors kept coming in. He's, Tim, I gotta call you back. Tim, I was like, no problem, no problem. And so I told him I was going in to get the best cup of coffee I ever drank in my life. And he said, just give me a call later. And I said, I absolutely will. So, before I, release any more information, there was some updates. I'll ask him first, and then I'll share with you guys. But he's doing okay, and they got him a schedule for a procedure, and he's moving forward. California Steve is taking a cruise. He's leaving tomorrow. He's going across the pond. He's going to cruise all the way over to Europe and then fly back, I think, or vice versa. I think he actually cruises first, but don't hold me on that. But guess what he's doing? He's already went over to see JV once because he's in the San Diego County area. So he, doesn't have very far to drive. He's coming over today, Sunday, for one more visit before he goes on his week cruise, because he's one of the most beautiful souls we've got in our community out there. He truly, truly is. I mean, this guy, he actually goes above and beyond. And he's done a lot for me. And in fact, he bought T and I dinner the other night. And he just wanted to do something nice. And thank you very much, California Steve. We really appreciate it. We enjoyed it. But he's going back over and he's going to help out JV and give his wife a ride to the bus stop of where she's going to be going back to Vegas for a night or two and then return. She's been right there by JV's side the entire time. And I will let you know this, when they got there, it was to be a test, and then they were going to fly home. But then he had an event, and he went back, and they haven't let him leave. And she's been by his side, and they went on the skinny, on the slim, on packing anything. So, she needs to get some more clothes and whatever, and so she's going to run home and do that. And then she's going back to be by her man's side. All of you out there that have somebody that's with you through sickness and health until death do you part, God bless you. It's very important at any age, but especially when you're older, to have someone that will support you and be with you, and you can do the same for them. And he's a very blessed man to have that. God made sure of that. And man, this was good coffee. So we got some inclement weather around. I went through a couple sprinkles on the way over here after picking up the grill, and I want to get it home and put it away. And then I'll call T and find out where she's at. I wonder how much gas she's used. in the cruiser slash conserver? I bet none. Folks, getting that vehicle was for all kinds of different reasons, but one that just came to my mind, it's just meant to be. That's all I can tell you. Great deal, great model, great everything, great, great, great. But if I should ever, from my cold dead hands, release the title and the keys to the Crusher and the Crasher, or at least the Crusher, I've got a car that, you know, anything that I might owe can be satisfied like that from this or my camper or whatever. So I've incurred, I don't know if you want to call it debt, but really no debt, to be honest with you, because that is something that, you know, T wants to be in a sticks and bricks. I want to keep everything, you know, for traveling occasionally. And so I'm just unsure. And nothing like that's even being contemplated. But for whatever reason, I procured this car. And if all of this other stuff were to go away, I still got me some wheels, baby. I'm talking real wheels. So happy about that car. Went out there this morning when she took off in it. She pushed that button, and guess what I heard? Nothing. It's like an electric vehicle. I mean, half of it is. But it doesn't start. It doesn't, you know, I mean, I guess it uses that generator electric battery motor for anything that's not on the highway. So, and then it started making this little whistling, whining sound that they do. That's what they do. The generator sort of sound. And I was really impressed. And then last night we went over to Lido Key. I looked at the infotainment center and pushed the gas mileage thing on the computer, and it was 57 miles per gallon. And you know, the average mileage when you're all done, when you finally go through a tank of gas, you know, it'll give you what you did on those 12.8 gallons. But I'm talking 500-600 miles you can go on a tank of 12.8 gallons. So, I mean, there really is no more fuel cost. That's almost free. I count it as free. After what I've been spending for the last few years between this and the 4Runner. Yeah, I'm driving this today because I had to get my grill. And I love driving it. But I won't continue to, you know, obviously we'll be using the Honda. The cruiser slash conserver. You got to get that down. That's the thing. It's a dual motor, dual gas hybrid, dual name. And I really like the names. Play along. We're just having fun here. Man, I'm just out here enjoying a cup of coffee, talking to the community. And I already know this, but I'm going to say it anyway, that some comments that I read that they were not part of the community. They were impersonating community members by saying, "Oh, I used to have faith in you. I've lost all respect. I'm out. I'm done with you." And, you know, like they're fooling anybody, or like they're wherever anybody. So thank you, moderators, for handling in the comment section the uptick in the unfortunate few people that have multiple emails and accounts and continue to renew their names. They just never get tired. They're like, you know, why are you watching? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So here we are in another month, and we're gearing up for everything. And once the cruise is over, the season's going to be getting very close to starting here. and the weather's going to be amazing. I might want to drag that camper with the crusher right down to the Keys for like a week or 4 or 5 days, and just sit back in a, you know, not where it's so hot you can't sit outside in a beach chair like right now. 3 minutes, not even 5 minutes, even with a beach umbrella. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups. But when this weather breaks, you've never seen anything more amazing. And I saw some amazing weather in Laughlin when I was at the Tropicana with the camper, the little camper. It was so beautiful at night, and it would chill down a little bit. It was better than here. And it warmed up to like 80 degrees in the day, and it was just phenomenal. And when that weather gets here, we can go hang out at the beach, sit around in our chairs, cook out, do all these wonderful things, take a little trip with the Crasher, go up to Daytona, the Keys, wherever I want to go. Georgia, we're going to Georgia, by the way, again in October for the fall leaf change and the Apple Festivals. We're going to repeat all that. We had a ball. We're going to go to North Carolina and get some barbecue. Tammy's got some people there. We got friends there. And so we're going to be doing a lot of the same things. Maybe hit up Maggie Valley and other areas up there where there's some campgrounds, and chill out and stay for a week or a few days. It's a lot to take a camper to a campground and then want to unhook, set up the hoses, and the very next morning, you know, pull out. You got to stay for at least 3 days, and then it's fine. So living life every day to the fullest, and whatever comes that's a good idea and it makes sense, I'm going to do it. And if I want to do something, I'm not going to sit around and do nothing. I'm going to be doing stuff. That's just the way I am. And I've been wanting to do it more and more in the last year. I'm more proactive and active now than I ever have been. And I'm collecting a free check. My Social Security, here's to all you Social Security recipients out there getting your free check. I got to make a video about the Medicare. I'm on the PPO. That's effective today. Yeah. All I got to do is pick up the phone now. I don't have to call no primary. I just grab anybody I want, 55,000 participants in the United States on this disadvantage plan that I got. That's a PPO. And so far, everyone I've called said, yeah, when you want to come in, we take you. So I got another dermatology thing, because I've been eat up with skin issues most of my life, being a I got it. Went down the wrong hole. Being a previous offshore fisherman, when I was younger, I did a lot of fishing off the coast of Lake Worth in West Palm. I had a boat. Friends had boats. We were all about boating and fishing. But unfortunately, each day, thousands of people, maybe even millions, wake up and they're like, oh, I got it. Or they feel something, go, something isn't right. And they go to the doctor and he says, you got it. And there's nothing we can do. Or we can try this. And they go through this long period of anguish and trouble and poor health, and they're bang out of the game. All them things that you wanted to do, that you were talking about doing, in 5 years when you're finally going to collect your Social Security at 67, or next year, or even if you're 40 and you got some time and you don't take advantage of it, then you'll be wishing that you'd done you had a do-over. So nobody's promised tomorrow, folks. Crush it.